Hey guys, what's up? So I'm gonna try to catch you up on what's been happening this past week. It's been honestly one of the hardest weeks that I've ever had in my life, I think, because Luca got sick last week, and now she's doing better. So I feel like I can finally take a second and update you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you because I felt weird just posting and not telling you honestly, I thought that she was gonna die when she first got sick. And I just thought that I might die because my heart might be broken. So now that she's doing better, I can actually tell you what happened. So for a couple of days, she was kind of walking kind of stiffly. She might have jumped off the bed, which she's not supposed to do, but she did it anyway. And she might have hurt herself that way, we're not sure. But I made a vet appointment for her because she wasn't walking right. And then the night before the vet appointment, I took her out and she just lost control of her back legs and they were just paralyzed. So the next day we went to the vet, and that was the longest wait for that appointment that I've ever had in my life. And we carried her in, and it was a new vet because we had to switch because my last vet went to where they only do chiropractic and acupuncture, so they don't do the regular stuff. So we're at a new place, and they did an x-ray, and they couldn't see that anything was wrong on the x-ray, which is good in a way, because if there was a fracture or if she had cancer that was affecting her bones, you wouldn't see the cancer, but you would see that the bones were being eaten away or that they were affected. So that was good, but due to her symptoms, they thought that she probably had a slipped disc or a herniated disc that was pressing on a nerve and making her lose control of her legs. Even her little toes, she would try to stand at first, and then her toes, she couldn't either feel them or she couldn't control them, and so they would be turned under like this. And so it was just so scary. So the next step after the x-ray and with what they thought it was would be to do an MRI, and then if it is what they thought, then they would have to do emergency surgery that night, and that would be at a neurology place somewhere else. So they had us call them to get the info and the prices, and the price for the MRI was $2,500, and then the price for the surgery was $6,500, and to do it as an emergency surgery that night, it would be an extra $1,000. So that was when I did not know what to do because I didn't have any of that money, and I thought that Luca would die if she didn't get the surgery. So I was very stressed. They said, okay, well, we can treat it with steroids and see what happens. So that was what we elected to do. So we started doing that. We gave her a shot of, the vet gave her a shot of steroids. I'm not sure what it was. And then they sent us home with more steroids, which is prednisone, and also a muscle relaxant. So the main important thing was keeping her absolutely still and letting her rest. So I'm sure I'm going to forget something because this whole week has just been a blur, but we've been able to keep her really still. She's been really good about it. She's been resting a ton, and she was able to get an acupuncture and chiropractic and laser treatment from our old vet who I was talking about. She got that on Tuesday. So, and she actually puts a tiny bit of weight on her feet. So that's such a good sign, and we hope that she will be able to walk and run and play again. I don't want to get my hopes up, but she's doing really good. An herbal treatment also from them for pain. So all of that has all been combining, and now she actually, even though she's not supposed to, if she sees someone coming up to her, then she'll jump to her feet, and is able to get an acupuncture and chiropractic and laser treatment from our old vet who I was talking about. She got that on Tuesday. So and And she's just being such a good girl because it's so boring for her, but she just has to lay on this bed and she just is so good. But yeah, so that's what's happening now. She's just resting a lot, and now she's kind of at the stage where she can wiggle a little bit, which is great because Aussies love to wiggle, and it was really hard for her to resist. So she's stretching and wiggling, and it's kind of like having like a 1-year-old baby or something. You just have to watch her all the time and make sure that she's not trying to stand up or anything at this point, because that's what's important, is just keeping the weight off. So yeah, so that's what's happening. And yeah, that's it. I will definitely be making some videos about this to explain like techniques that I've been learning, because it's really hard. Like at first it was super difficult to figure out how to get her to go to the bathroom and all this. So hopefully if anybody has ever gone through anything like this and has any tips, please let me know. Thanks, guys.